Right. It took ages to sort out my audio settings. Alright, let's get this done. Right, what should I change? I don't think I need to show you anything on Tech Marine. Might just keep it consistent with Heavy Guide. And some of the things I've noticed that you've like picked up as a habit, that if we can get resolved, your longevity should increase. So we'll get that done. I'll hop onto the heavy with the heroic bolter, and then just show you a couple of cool things that you can do. Then probably do I don't know, maybe a TSA or something. Although I haven't done a TSA in ages, so I might skip that, but we'll see. But the agenda is that I'm just gonna speak out loud what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, and see if this helps at all. But I'm still very interested and keen into teaching you live. I think that would be a very fun idea. Let me make sure that loads in properly. I've noticed sometimes if you go into the battle arena, when you switch characters, it doesn't actually load up your character, which is a nice fun bug. But yeah, I do some test arena stuff for now, and then try and hop onto a game afterwards. See how that goes. Once that's loaded in. There's a couple of basics I can just mention as soon as I load in. Right, I'm in. Dancing. Hell yeah. Right. So the main thing that I've seen when it comes to into like hairy situations you get yourself into is there's a lot of rolling like this, and the universal rule of thumb, because obviously everything has an exception, the universal rule is you should only dodge a maximum of twice. You shouldn't really be needing to be dodging more than twice, and a lot of attacks you can actually just dodge. So if I go and like, I don't know, what should I set? Should I set Carnifex? I think Carnifex would be a good one. Make him aggressive. Yeah. I've literally just loaded into the game as well, so I'm still pretty cold, but we'll see what happens. So, dodge that, gun strike. So he's down, right? Let's just wait for him to come back up. He'll do a quick spin. Right, okay, so let's say he's going to start charging me in a sec. I'm rolling now. I'm like, I need to get out of the way. Crap. But by the time you've done all that rolling, you've missed a chance for a parry. Ah, nice wind up, mate. So realistically, you should only be dodging twice maximum. So 2 dodges there to make sure I'm nice and fine. There you go, dodge through that. He's probably going to come back. Yeah, come on, son. Alright, bringing up my shield now. He's probably going to start firing at me. No, he's not. He's being boring. He's been very boring today. Come on, son. So as you can tell, I'm maintaining good distance. Although you don't really need to with the Carnifex. Are you okay? What's going on with him? Another dodge. I missed a gun strike though. There is a dodge window to get a gun strike. I was lucky that I missed that one. Alright, come on. Alright, he's aggressive now. So now he's going to be quicker. He hasn't fired anything yet though. Oh, he's being very boring. I want to see him like just throw a barrage of melees at me. Come on. Come on. Gun strike there. Oh, there you go. Now he's firing away. It's going to be a quick attack. How close do I need to get to him? Come on. Come on. I'm right in your face now. Here we go. Here we go. Then after 50%, he gets a lot quicker in attacks. Another dodge through. So as you can tell, you can literally just dodge right through the enemies most of the time. Well, if I press space, that would have helped. And he's going to quick attack. Gun strike. So as you can tell, I'm not needing to dodge nearly as much as usual. And because I'm not panicking, I'm not having to just spam the parry button. I'll get onto that in a second. So let's just kill this guy. Yeah, you're done. So I've noticed sometimes, let's say there's like a group. Oh, he's going to respawn. I wasn't ready for that. But I've noticed a lot of this when you're running around. Let's say when you hear a dodge, you will just parry instead of dodging, which is fair enough. I used to do that a lot as well. But let's say do that, and then you keep doing this, and you're losing out on time to kill. That is a more of a knowledge gap than it is just like a overall skill limitation or anything like that. Like once you get used to the attack patterns, they don't really change. Oh, he's being slow. Yeah, so above 50% health, he's really slow at attacking. It takes around 2 seconds for him to attack. And then when he's below 50% or aggressive, you can tell by the eyes, then he gets super fast. Okay. So about the heavy then, realistically. So the heavy's traits... Oh, hello. He's firing at me. Go away. As you know, he's really slow when you don't aim in. Like, if you look at the top right, let's clear this. You're getting like 20 damage per second, or DPS. It's really slow, and there's really no point in doing this. Because, like, your short time frame you have before you have to dodge or parry is quite limited. And this just doesn't, like, yield a benefit. So now if I, after this gun strike, I go into zoom in mode, you can tell straight away I'm in 25 DPS. Even higher when I get a headshot. And I can recontest my health a lot quicker. So the whole thing with heavy is you want to make sure you're always in a situation where you can stay into heavy stance. And then every time he does something, you want to zoom out straight away so then you can dodge, because I'm pressing space and I can't get out. Oh, hello. So that's the main thing, which you've probably picked up anyway, about heavy, is that you have to zoom in to do any damage. Let's just finish him off with a gun strike. Job done. So that's his main quirk. His shield is really good. If I bring in some new enemies, who do I want? I think I want like Biovores. Can I not spawn Biovores? Tell me why I can't spawn in Biovores in a testing ground. Okay, I'll just get spore mines then. Let's do 25 spore mines, shall we? That would be a good one. And then I will also... Who's the... I think it's Cultist, isn't it? Yes. I'll bring in another 20 of those. I'll get rid of the Khan effects. I'll load in this. And this is going to demonstrate what the shield can do to, like, benefit you. So let's say they're going to start attacking me. I get no damage done at all. I can even walk into them if I want. Now my shield's gone. I'm waiting for the cultists to spawn. Or can you not do more than once? God, that's really crap. One sec. Let's we're learning this together. I want cultists. Are they gonna come in now? There they are. So you know you can run over them, right? Like this, and you can do that with anyone. But with the heavy, it's even funnier because you can just throw them back. So that's another fun utilization for the shield. As well as if there's an explosive right next to you, you can shoot the explosive and the shield will protect you from that. So you can just say, F these guys, job done. Don't need to worry about it. So if you limit your gameplay to just 2 dodges max, and then making sure that you optimize, you know, your clearance windows for aiming down sights, you should be good. The main thing we should look into, though, is the positioning. Especially when it gets into the higher levels, you can find yourself quickly stuck into a horrible situation. But how do you know what a situation is horrible and what situation is favourable? That's the interesting dynamic of this game. So I'll load into a run. I'll probably end up just doing multiplayer instead of TSA, because TSA is a different ball game. So much harder. So once that's happened, I'll start talking about the positioning. I'll still play with heavy, of course. So we do the same loadout. Let's just load into a random game. Vortex. Oh, no. Oh, did I? Okay. I'm not playing Vortex. No way. Oh, there you go. Just make sure. I'll also try to show how dodging works as well. So you got the parrying, and then you got dodging, right? And actually, dodging is technically more effective, but parrying is really good if you got like the Argent Edge, because you can break enemy chain events. I'll actually show that. I'll have to show that on a different character, but I will show that. But dodging will basically guarantee you what am I thinking of? It will guarantee you a gun strike, whereas a parry, say on this weapon, you have to go through several events. Oh, hello, that was easy. These guys are just dying around me. Alright. And now, as I'm heavy, I will put my shield up to pick up my guys. Make sure I don't get damaged on the way. And then I'll just start going for it. So, as you can tell, I'm quite far back. Especially where the other guys are. Because there's a lot going on. And I don't want to be involved in a situation where you've got like 3 enemies around you. Especially as this game has got something called a token system. So each enemy basically has to wait their turn before they can attack you. And that changes on their priority or like their level of the hierarchy. So if they're extremists, they will have priority of attacking. And then Majoris have priority of Minoris. So what I'm trying to say is with that is the extremist is always guaranteed to attack first or attack when they want. But then the Majoris will wait for the extremist to attack. But sometimes, you know, it's all layered. So it gets a bit complicated. I don't even know how I got into that conversation. No, Salamander? I don't know who that is. Is that Raven something? Raven Guard? I don't fucking know. I'm Bumblebee. Right. So I'm just traversing around now so I can just spam as much as I want. I can see he's attacking, and there's the second attack there, right? So it's always like around 2, but I can dodge it, as you can see there. That was a very quick demonstration. That was a very quick demonstration. I'll try to do that again when it's not so close. Also, parrying Minoris is a massive benefit. I've actually seen you do that quite a bit. I will try to take that actually. There's like loads of things I'm like piling into this video. But yes, let's consider the main functionality of just good positioning. Good positioning will make you last a lot longer. So I'm looking over there. So there's what? Majoris over there, I can tell. Especially if... there you go. We've got some big boys. Some zones. Which is fine. Piss easy with a heavy. Especially as I can just put up my shield. And then it just nullifies everything. So he's dead. He's dead. And then he's dead. I'll let the attack pick him up, because it doesn't matter. I don't need to get all the executions if I know the other teammates can kill them, basically. We'll take the ammo. So we've got no boss. I'm pressing tab here. I'm looking for a relic. If there's a relic, then I know we've gone through a boss, but we haven't yet. As you notice there, I didn't have to dodge straight away. That's usually an audio cue with a sniper. You can hear like it wind up, and then you can press dodge afterwards, and then you're pretty much guaranteed to miss that shot then. Always want to be aware of snipers, because they would just delete your health otherwise. Obviously, being a bolter, you want to make sure you go for headshots. I wouldn't say this is good positioning on my behalf. I should be down there. But they've got it. They're all good. Now my gun's on cooldown. There's no point in me even having it out. You notice I'm not shooting them straight away. Especially if I melee them and then I get a gun strike. The plasma gun, the plasma pistol, has a blast radius. And it can kill more than one enemy with a gunshot. Let me through. Right. I'll show you again. Now that he was a little bit too far away. Okay. Looking for a relic. No relic. I can see there's enemies there, but I'm not interested. Not bothered. I'm sure he's got them. Yeah. More ammo. Well, more crate, should I say. Restorative, I'll take that, just in case things get hairy. Especially with a Neurothrop. There's also a cheeky location you can see here. If there's a relic. But it doesn't look like there's a relic there.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
You know about that anyway. So with the loadout, you can select the same loadout, but then you get your free ammo back.
Path is clear to Tritus.
Also a fun one to do. I don't know if it works on console, but if you keep like dodging every once in a while, your FOV, so like you can see more after a dodge for like I think like 3 seconds or so. So if you want to, you can like press this every couple of seconds just to have a wider field of view, so you can see what's going on around you, just in case like a Lictor or a Riflener comes out of nowhere, like there, for example. It's also a Biovore, so I'm going to prioritize the Biovore. I don't really care about the other one. And as I mentioned before, with the shield, I'm pretty much protected. I see a barrel there. I want to go for that. Dodge that. Right, so now he's open. I will kill him just to kill the minorists around me. I'll go away. Oh, hello. No, that was not what I was meant to do. Got lucky there. Right, I'm in a terrible position for you to see what's going on. All the events. As you can tell, I'm not really having to use the executes for all like the iframes. I'm pretty much chilling. You know, it's fine. Another one, and then he will get into a gun strike. I really care about this Biovore more than anything. There we go. Oh, I dodged a little bit too soon there. He's done. Yeah, so this is pretty chill. There you go. There's another dodge, and with that, basically, you get a guaranteed gun strike from that, right? Again, it's about knowing the enemy, like some Sun Tzu shit. Know thy enemy. Where is this Carnifex? Can you come over here? He's having a great time. I'll just let him TSA that, shall I? Never mind. Come on, son. Alright. I don't like that. Oh, you fell over anyway. Oh, hello. Yeah. So this is fine. So I was trying to prioritize a Lictor there because I knew he was going to stage up an attack, but I think I just got overwhelmed by a Gunstrike that I previously parried another guy with. Oh, he's aggroed, of course. So I'll double parry, and then I'll do that. Then I dodged, because I know he's attacking me. And again. He's down. Honestly, I don't care about the execution. I will... Oh, I've got my Heroic Plasma, I forgot about that. So I have popped a stim. That wasn't the best demonstration of what Heavy can do there. That was kind of all over the place, but such is life when it comes to playing multiplayer. TSA, a lot more stuff is in your control, but it's very hard to get used to, obviously. I think I popped that stim a bit too fast. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure we'll be fine. So I'm just scoping around, making sure there isn't anything I'm losing behind. So I can see there's a load of enemies there, so I'll stop with the Gunstrike and anything, because Gunstrikes can get you killed. There's no invincible frames with them, and you're just stuck in a position. And I saw a Devourer there, you know, the ones with the shotgun. The last thing I want to do is do a Gunstrike and then just like tank a face load of pellets from a Devourer. They're painful. Another thing I want to show you real quick is if this works. I'm going to drop a Melter. Oh, it doesn't matter. He detonated it. It doesn't matter. So there's not really much to show you about positioning right now. Probably to reflect about the positioning with the Carnifex. I wasn't trying to get in his face. He just more or less came to me. What have we got? Have we got... No, we don't. I want that. I want this Melter. Yes, I wasn't trying to run at the Carnifex or run at anyone in particular. I just relied on the token system for the enemies to come to me, and then I'll just parry or dodge when I need. So this is nearly a wrap anyway. I'll see if anything interesting happens. If not, I'll probably just end up quitting the game soon. And then we'll move on to Techmarine. There's a load of chonky guys here. This makes me excited. So, place down the Melter. I'm now in execute, so I've got iframes, and then I detonated the Melter. So that's a very fun way to, you know, if you're in a close quarter situation, you can drop a Melter, take an execute. It can either be a Minoris, detonate the Melter at the same time, and you'll be good to go. You won't take, you won't inflict damage on yourself. I'm only waiting because there might be a second boss. I hope there's a second boss. Maybe a Neothrope. I reckon it's going to be a Neothrope. I'm also feathering the aim, or sorry, the trigger. So as you can tell, my UI for the crosshairs is actually quite limited. You don't want to be holding down the button because it will just end up being like crazy widespread. I will actually show you the parrying of Minoris. I'm not too good with Chaos, but I've got it pretty much down with the Minoris. Right. Defend the train. So I'm going to activate this console, and then that's just going to bring the train over. So let's have a look. Parry. Parry. I'd rather not parry that, so I'll dodge that. Parry. Parry. So they're jumping. He was going to jump, but he doesn't. So that's another parry as well. So you can tell when the claws are rising up, or if they're in like mid-air, you can parry them. And then that will keep your armor way high. You don't really have to worry about them, to be honest. You don't even have to shoot them. You can literally just parry them to death. That's a different story when you got a block weapon though, because you end up charging your block charges, and it doesn't actually deal any damage on them on a parry. What was that? I think it was just a Bible. Yeah. So I'm going to deal with this guy first. As you just probably saw, I just parried a Minoris because I saw them jump at me. Yeah, he's done. Shield was up automatically because there's going to be a load of spore mines. Didn't want to deal with them. And again, feather the gun. Especially if they're further away. The bullet spread is ridiculous. Yeah, we've got some good teammates, so it's pretty chill. I'm gonna show you a dodge again. God damn it. Right, I don't think there's gonna be a boss here, so they've basically got the mission. That's fine, and I don't need the operation. So just to recap on that, so what actually happened, tried to, make sure I had good positioning and I wasn't dodging really at all unless I knew I needed it. And the dodging has two benefits. You can literally run through an enemy to save your health and armor, and then you get a gun strike as well. So dodges are really powerful, but you can't spam them because 99% of the time when you come out of a dodge position, that's when they attack you. So they're crafty like that. The AI director is really good at, is good at countering just spam dodges. And then you've got parrying as well. Parrying is more, it feels safer to do, but in reality it's actually a bit of a hindrance because you have to parry longer and longer and longer to get the gun strike, which equally makes your time to kill even longer. Whereas if you do a dodge into a gun strike and then that staggers the enemy, you can then just unload a load of heavy bolter rounds into the head. Positioning, I wasn't trying to get in their faces, and I'm always doing a key term called kiting, and kiting basically just means I want to see the enemies in front of me. I don't want to see any enemies behind me or to my sides, especially on my left-hand side. If there's any enemy on my left-hand side, I will change my camera position so they're on my right, and that's because of the camera set up on the Marine. So I'll try and explain why. So when you're aiming, that you can't see anything on your left, but you can see like nearly everything on your right. So if there's any enemy here, I'm going to be panning my camera over here, and I'll probably end up doing a dodge to make sure that I've guaranteed some safety. Right, so this Tech Marine, I've got the heavy bolter with the grenade launcher. I've also got the Argent Edge. They're the two main important ones. And then we've got a plasma pistol, because that's the best for contested health. I'll show you in a second why. Well, that's if I get hit. But like, let's say my health bar here, and it runs down to like that, but I've got all this contested health. I'd want to go straight to my plasma pistol with the quick fire rate one, and then just offload as many bullets as possible to get all my health back. So similar sort of story with Bolter. I want to be aiming for headshots. I know he's going to jump. He's probably going to do the same in a second. And then that's just guaranteed armor back. You don't have to waste bullets. The more bullets you can serve, the more you can load them into an extremis and whatnot. I always set up my turrets as well. It seems a bit counterintuitive considering we're literally just running away from the turret, but you never know when an extremis or a terminus is going to spawn. I noticed that when we were playing last time, you and Bo like sort of assumed that the same enemies would spawn at the same locations. It's just not how it works. As I mentioned, it's dynamic. So, as it's being dynamic, you never really know what's going to happen. You can have a guess, be like, I know here, for example, this line, there's a checkpoint. Oh, you dicks. I'll have my health back now. So that was a bug you saw where my dagger wasn't allowing me to do a parry. It was just stuck in a block position. But yeah, there's two main ways you can get your contested health back with a Tech Marine, thinking about it. You can have this plasma pistol, or you can have a grenade launcher. So the grenade launcher does a shit ton of damage. Yo, he looks drippy. Holy shit. I like that. God damn. God damn. Are they both like it? God damn. I respect that. Right, I've just heard an Extremis. I literally see him for a second. So he's probably going to end up attacking someone else. I'm just going to pop my ult here. Yeah, you're not doing that today, son. Right, he's dead. He's dead. Job done. So just to explain what happened there. I knew that he was going to be perched up somewhere because I saw him running around. And then I had my ultimate popped anyway for the Zonothrope. And he just happened to attack me. And then as soon as I heard it, gave it a second and then dodged. With the gun as well, you only need the gun to reload halfway. And then you can just YY basically, swap your guns, and then you'll still have a full mag. And now I'm using Argent Edge. I don't know if you noticed beforehand, with the heavy you're going to have to parry twice before you get Gunstrike. But with the Argent Edge, it ticks over a little bit of damage, which counts as stunning the enemy. So all you have to do, in this case, dodging is kind of irrelevant unless you need to dodge. And then parrying is actually more favourable, especially as you're you got a servo and your gun strikes are just basically automatic. You don't get stunned into the animation. Again, I'm feathering my gun, so I don't get a widespread. I don't want to be doing. Oh, it's actually really hard on this gun. I don't want to be holding it down because eventually it's going to spread. Eventually. So you want to feather it. I probably could use my servo here, but I don't think I will. Because he's dead anyway. I don't want to be doing taking in the animations either for the executions. I'd much rather just run up and then do a gun strike. But these guys just seem to be dying. Is this absolute? It is. Seems to be really weak. Absolute. Right, so I've just popped an ult because why not? I will get some ammo though because I'm getting low. So after 50% health, when they get less than, when the Terminus gets less than 50% health, it's likely that they're gonna increase more, drop a couple more Extremis up to 3. Come on, son. Dick. So as you can tell, there is a specific window you want to be doing to get the gun strikes. It's a very short window. I can't really tell or translate that in video. I just recommend practicing if you want to get good at that. But in this case, I'm just showing you more of the capabilities of what I'm doing. So again, I heard it. I'm just going to pop an ult anyway, because why not? Fuck it. So there you go. So that was the melee damage that allowed me to get Gunstrike, and then popped. Done. I think there was a Zonothrope, wasn't there? Must be tripping. Damn. Alrighty. Oh, there's quite a few. I'm just gonna send a couple of nades in. Someone had the heroic bolter. But yeah, keep meleeing and then just get your gun strikes in. There's really no point in getting all those animations in, or the what I'm trying to think of, the executions where you do the animations. You want to keep it quick. Keep the game quick. Kill everything, but kill it quick. Alright, is that a relic? Nope. Can we get a boss on board? What is that? So another fun thing to do. Like, let's say him, I can't see him in the mist. You can highlight them, and then you can see the outline. Oh, and to do this constantly, I'm doing I'm holding down run. I don't know what that is for you on the controller, but I'm literally holding down the shift key to run, and then I just press the light attack every time. I think it's a perk for this bash. But yeah, if you're curious. How have I been yapping for 40 minutes? That's crazy. Hello, good sir. Obviously, you need to stun your enemies. If you do make it this far, there is also a meta combo for the dagger when it comes to Minoris. Is light attack, heavy attack, heavy attack, light attack. And then you just keep recycling that. You'll get a load of gun strikes and armor and stuff like that. So now my grenades are refilled because I used the loadout area. A couple of fun things you can do is, like, in this map, for example, you can just stay on top of that ledge because you got access to this loadout section and just pop off a load of grenades and then come back. Well, I just saw him, so I'm just gonna spam it. No point fucking around. There you go. Now I've got some more. I'll take you. Just scoping around. All is good. Just scoping around again. Spore mines, ew. Oh, he's quite far away. There you go. Yeah, we've got some good teammates here, so don't have to put nearly as much work in. Yeah, with good teammates, like, you don't really have to worry about positioning as much, but it still always applies. I'm just going to throw some more grenade launchers, I think. Fuck it, I'll pop an ult as well. Absolutely rinsed.
Minotaur coordinates transfer. 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Right, so as you probably just saw there, I just ran into a corner with enemies, and although there's only like 4 Minoris, that could have been like, it could have been 10 Majoris. So I instantly backed up because I want to create that space and then assess the situation before I proceed. So I just saw a shitload of enemies. Make sure. So I just spammed the grenade launcher, especially as there's a loadout container there. I can just get some more nades back. You can't get the nades through like the big crates, but you can get it through the ammo boxes. God, these two are mad drippy. Oh, hello. Look at this. Oh, I definitely want to stop that. Dodge out of the way for that, obviously. So that's the power of the Tech Marine. I do actually want to, if there's, I might end. Ooh, should I leave this? I might end up leaving this match as well, and then I'll go back to the test arena. I want to show you what it's like when you have like 3 or 4 whipped Majoris, because you can get almost like big brain with it. It's really fun. You can just basically parry, gunstrike, parry, gunstrike, parry, gunstrike, and it sounds like your servo is just going off like you popped the ult, but it's not. You can also another hidden gem. You can stack gunstrikes. So say if there's someone here that's attacking me, and if I dodge it, I get a gunstrike, and then he attacks again, and I get a parry. Those 2 gunstrikes will stack on top of each other. So that's a really cool way to stack a lot of damage as well. I'll try and show that here. What have we got there? Oh, don't really matter. Make sure no reinforcements come through. It doesn't really matter in a team, but like if you're doing true solo absolute, you definitely do not want any reinforcements. It's already difficult enough as it is. So let's see. I dodged that, and I just parried it. Oh, well, I should have got 2 strikes, but who knows. tell there was a thingy there. Fuck it. I do want to make explicit. I am not doing any executions because I'm not Vanguard, right? And there's no Vanguard on my team, so there's no way for me to restore health anyway. So I'd rather keep the gameplay quick and then just melee them, gunstrike, because then that makes me more available to help out the other teammates or to kill whatever else is in front of me. The only time I'll take executions is when it's like a really hard game, right? So say for example that stratagem we did, I was taking a lot of executions there because I just needed to slow down the pace a little bit. Right, there's a load of guys. There's no one on my left. They're all on my right hand side. I think I might do that actually. I think I might do the hard weekly again because that's a really good, you know, all up front in your face with the Tech Marine. I'll do that and then call it because this is already a 50-minute video. Oops. Lots to learn. Lots to learn. Oh, I hate it when they do that. What I'm referring to is when I just popped an ult, or like the servo, and the Bone Warrior with the 2 swords blocked every single sniper shot. Like, why is that even possible? Come on. See that? Look how cool that was. Okay, so they're all gathering up now. Oh, my assault's here. That's fine. The other thing I was going to do was just pop down a grenade launcher. Oh, you actually got some fun things now. Oh, okay, this is... I'll put myself in a bad position here. But it's fine. He's dead. I'm going to keep shooting to keep my contested health up. He's down. That grenade launcher would have killed him, but the other guy's taking execution. Fair enough. There we go. So that was bad positioning on my behalf. I just kind of ran into the enemy. And there's a Biovore right there. I did not see the Biovore because he's on my left-hand side. So what I should have done really is instead of walking from here to there, I should have wrapped around. And then this would have been a good position. And as you can tell, I just kind of ignored the Minoris. Because honestly, you don't really need to worry about the Minoris when you got Extremis or, you know, Majoris or Extremis. Because of the hive mind connection, it closes their synapse or whatever it is. So, God, these guys are so drippy. I need to make that skin. Loading screen simulator. Right. I'll have to leave this again. God, loading simulator. It's crazy. I think I've got a memory leak of some description. That's a lot of RAM being used. It's not coming up though. Yeah, I think it's a leak. There's no way that's right. Using 30 gigabytes of my own off my own RAM, but the game's only got 8 apparently. Sure thing. Right. I'm gonna go into the Battle Arena. Yeah, let's send it. Absolute, obviously. Right. So the purpose of this exercise is just not worrying about, let's do 5, make it aggressive. It's the art of not being overwhelmed, I think. Again, that's more of a knowledge check as well, but let's just try it. So dodge out the way for that, obviously. Gun strike him. Parry, gun strike, parry, gun strike, dodge, parry, gun strike, parry, parry again, gun strike. So this is the power of the Tech Marine, really. So he's dead. Dodge out of the way for that. I can just shoot him. Fuck it, I'll just throw a nade down. As you can tell, I don't really even need to look at them. And that's the funny part. Love a ghost parry. But because you're not doing a gun strike, you can still just parry as much as you want. Dodge out of the way for him. Parry, gun strike. Parry, gun strike. Parry, gun strike. Dodge. Parry, gun strike. Parry, gun strike. Parry, gun strike. And this is what I was doing in the stratagem. It was quite funny. Dodge. I'm just showing you the basics right now, obviously. As in, like, I'm not trying to deal as much damage as possible. I'm just showing you what you can do. Dodge. Kill him. So I parried a bit too quick there. Alright, let's try this again, but I'll just use as much damage as possible. So yeah, you can kill them quick. Reset the DPS. Dodge that. I wish I can do more than just 5. So I'm just keeping an eye on them. Obviously, you have a smaller field of vision because I'm on PC and I've maxed it out. But yeah, just keeping an eye on them. No, thank you. So as you can tell there, sometimes I'm not getting the gun strike, and that's literally because the Argent Edge is killing them as they parry. That's why it cancels the animations. Ah, this is a bit more token based. So it's a fun way to play Tech Marine. It really is. You could probably just do a little bit of practicing on it as well. And I want to show you the difference between Argent Edge and like another weapon, just in case that's not like coming through. Oh, hello. Just in case that's not coming through properly. So as you can tell here, I'm having to actually parry a lot more because they're not cancelling on the first strike. So you kind of have to like think double now. Oh. Yeah, so when you use your servo, it does make you actually use your regular gun strikes. So way harder to deal with. It really is. But the cool thing with this is that you can burn them with this loadout. Dodge that. Shoot you. I only just use like 2 or 3 shots to burn them. And I'm just slowly dealing damage over time. See you later, nerd. Right, let's exit that. I think that will basically surmise everything. I kind of fancy this would be a bonus clip. I think I'll just do the hard weekly because I really did enjoy that hard weekly, and I'll probably just end up doing it on Tech Marine. Heavy is a bit one-dimensional, whereas as you can tell there's several layers with the Tech Marine. It looks very interesting. Especially as you're learning the Tech Marine next, I think it might as well make sense. I'll also show the loadout that I use. Of course, you're leveling it up, so use whatever you want. God, it takes so long. I'm definitely not going to be using that loadout though. I don't really like the axe. Right, which one do I want? What is that? Okay, yeah. So this is like higher damage. It's still not the best like run perks to use, but honestly, who cares? It's good fun. All right, let's do this strat. All right, I'm joining a mission in progress, so hopefully they haven't gone too far. I kind of get this might be like all slightly overwhelming, so all I'm going to do for this next one is just narrate what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. Funnily enough, I'm not really using sound. Like, yes, sound is playing, but with the way my speakers are set up, it's quite difficult to actually hear. So, Spore Mine straight away, getting rid of that. Do not like them. I'm literally focusing on the Spore Mines right now. I'm now going to advance my way up. I'm just going to let my teammate do its thing because I need to kill these Biovores before they kill us. Honestly, I don't care for the reinforcements right now. No, didn't mean to do that. Okay. That was terrible. And it let me, fuck's sake. Okay, so what went wrong there? I was doing the right thing, but then my character for some reason dashed into the Spore Mine, which I didn't see. I wanted to hit a Minoris to keep my armor up, but it hit the Spore Mine and I actually ended up losing. So that was just an annoying Spore Mine. I didn't realize the Lictor was there as well. I should have, I don't know, whatever. I definitely pressed dodge as well. I don't know why that hit me. But let's try that again. But the priority was still set straight. I wanted to attack on the biovores. I didn't really care for anything else because, as you saw, the spore mines are just ridiculous. They're the most broken thing in the game. Lictors are easy, Raveners are easy. You just learn their attack patterns. But with spore mines, they just do what they want. It's worth noting on that as well. There are 2 spore mine variations. There are the green ones, like the really green ones that just deal like approximate damage, whereas the darker yellow ones go through armor as well. So they're much more dangerous. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is the problem with public matchmaking. It's just unreliable. Right, anyway. Let's try that again. Right. Ooh. Drippy heavy. Right. Let's get it.
Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos overlord has entered the kill zone. Then trigger the detonation. Excellent strategy.
John Warframe. That's the wrong game.
Swift victory. Delta Wing box check.
Right. Probably gonna, because I know that no one else is gonna be in the way, just gonna end up throwing a frag. The problem with a frag otherwise is that you stun your teammates as well, which could be, life or death. Keeping my distance, making sure none of them is, no, that's fine. None of them is Devourer, so I'm somewhat safe. Devourers are very lethal. Go for headshots only. I want to keep my servo. Okay, he's taken execute. I'll take this one. My armor's now up. Get them aggroed. They'll come over. Fighting on stairs is quite risky. Obviously, to do with like Pythagoras theorem and that. Right, there you go. There's the Devourers I do not want to be dealing with. Tell you what, I will just pop my turret. That gives me invincibility because my perks. I don't want to be popping my ultimate here, my servo. So I used the nade to stun them. Oh fuck, I've just lost health. Actually, I will check. There's a relic. No.
I respectfully refuse, Tellurian. I stand to gain nothing from engaging in unwinnable scenarios.
But yeah, that's how dangerous Devourers are, especially against a squishy Tech Marine. It's like one shot, and now I've lost everything. I can see zones. I'm just going to shoot them from here. Just because I can. It's actually a good position. Me being slow kind of helped here. Have I got... No. Can deal damage here though. Especially on the turrets while they're firing. You can't shoot their heads. So that's a good amount of damage just pumped into him. I think he's dead anyway now. That's if they get the execute. No, not a Warframe John. Yeah, he's down. So this is misleading. Even though it says use the servo, I just don't. Because it will try to shoot their head. Gosh, it's ridiculous. Amount of spawn mines. Bivalves are the worst. I think he's running down. He's got him. Nice. Right, so I'm basically out of ammo now. So that's really not good. I hate it when they do that. Stun lock you to oblivion. I'll take that to keep my my health. This is a terrible position now. Absolutely terrible. So I'm running. There's no way I'm dealing with that. Right, that's down. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Let's get out of the way for that. So the Neurothrope will spawn 2 like that. I'm now going to come over. Oh, this is like deja vu. I'm going to get my turret set up. I'm going to try and get some ammo over here. So as you can tell, they're getting absolutely wrecked because they're in a corridor. They're tunneling themselves, basically. Jump out of the way for that. And again. So yeah, that was the 2 that traces you. Right, okay. We both saw him. That Lictor. So I'm not even going to bother with the boss. That was a very lucky hit. Oh, he's down. I'm just going to kill him. More importantly, I'm going to get this turret. And now there's waves to deal with. There's no real easy way to deal with waves. Just kind of got to ace it. Oh, and he's stopped. I'm completely out of ammo. So I got lucky again. Oh, there's waves again. So I'm just going to try and get him out of the wave situation. And then just run away, honestly. Because I literally have no ammo. This is not good. Oh, I'll take that. Ah, fuck it. I'll just take the execute. I'll just try and assess the situation now. I want to get that turret, but there's 2 enemies there in the way. Ah, no. And now he's waving. So I'm going to wait for that wave, jump over it, get in here, and there's a fucking zone on me. If that zone does anything, I'm just kind of screwed. I'm actually alright right now. Got him. I'm just going to pop it all. He's dead. Job done. So that was a lot. I had literally no ammo. But because of the power of the Argent Edge, I was able to take down that Lictor easily. And then my servo restored. And then I killed the zone. But I've literally got like no ammo left. So that's the importance of trying to keep an ammo as much as possible. But obviously this game mode, this stratagem, is a lot harder than just like a usual absolute. Oh, yes. Give me that. He just spawned out of nowhere, didn't he? just gonna pop my ult now. Try to at least kill one when there's a group like that, and then that will get rid of the Minoris. Then all you have to worry about is just these guys. If you get close enough, you will start attacking. Because you got Argent Edge, kills instantly. I hope that's making sense so far. That was actually a pretty good demonstration. What is that? Boost? Sure. Another one. Knocks him over. He's going to attack me. I parry. I parry. Headshot. Headshot. Wait for my Giga Chaz to come over. Everyone stay around me. There you go. Everyone's now full health. Everyone's happy. He's probably going to lurch at me. There you go. More spore mines. Don't like that. I'm just going to take the execute. Something felt weird then. So, because every single wave is a massive one right now, we've got to be careful of that. No one got grabbed, so there's no point in me even bothering. Alright, that was a lot that just happened there. So, I saw the zones, so I popped my my servo, which is basically a one-hit kill. And then I saw the Lictor was actually coming after me, so I parried while the servo was doing its work on these guys. But I failed to follow through with the kill, so they're back up. I need ammo, that's why. I could have grenaded them if I was gamer enough, but that's very difficult to do all the time. Teammates got it though. Oh shit. Oh shit. I need a parry. Okay, yeah. Thanks, team. Oh. If I can get to him, I can restore his health. There you go. So, I really want some armor. Because an armor block will negate all potential damage from a melee to just one bar. So like say a Carnifex hits you, it will only take away one armor. Whereas if he hits you on health, that's basically all your health gone. That's the difference for being able to survive. Alright, I feel good with that much armor. Other guy's got the mines, so I'll get the turret. After parrying. Thank you. How's Mr. Torch doing? Is he chilling? Yeah, he's chilling. Oh, there's also a Ravener after him. I'll help him out. So again, you don't need to parry straight away because there's a delay on that one. And because I quickly executed him, I can keep a lookout for my teammates. Oh, loads of enemies. All dead. Very nice. Just gonna check for a relic. Nope. Oh dear. hopefully we just fly past this bit. It's pretty mind-numbing, this bit. I will just scope around. No relic. I'll pick up those nades, why not? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Turret, take you. I'll take you. Oh, fuck it, I'll take you as well. And I'll take you. So the reason why I just took everything is it's a bit selfish, but it works for the greater good of the team play, if that makes sense. I've already known that these two will die quite quick, so in order to ensure victory in this game, I'd rather be selfish, play my own game, and let those two play their own sort of game as well. So yes, I'll be a team player when I can be, but when it comes to crunch time and they're losing health and dying, well, that clearly means that the threat's quite high. So I need to position myself in a way that looks after my health and me, as well as ensuring that I can get the kills. So if that doesn't make sense, let me know. But basically, you're just playing for your own game, making sure that you survive, rather than, let's say, I don't know, John Warframe goes down again right now, and I run over to him. No, instead, what I'd rather do is kill all these enemies to clear the path before I know it's, you know, because that's not safe. I want to make sure it's safe before I know I can pick them up, which is usually why, like, when I usually play a game, they either go down to like the last slither of health and then I pick them up, or something like that. Right, enemies. Always keep an eye on Minoris, because sometimes they're a pain. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, they got the small claws. Sometimes if I see them up in the air, I'll just try and parry them. So then I've always got a main, like an upstream of armor. Right. Got my ammo. Got a grenade. Yeah, I'm all good. Right, let's get back to the fun stuff. I think that was a great demonstration of field of vision as well. As I just dash back, you can end up seeing more. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, there's definitely some VRAM leakage going on. I'm up to 35 gigs of RAM and I've done nothing different. Oh, maybe because I'm recording actually. Right, so while those two are distracted with the gene seed, I want to make sure I play a bit more safe. Right, I'm pretty sure there's an extremis coming up. I heard something, I think. Maybe not. They can deal with that. Right, I definitely heard that. Slight delay when they come up, so then I can get the gun strike for dodging. Pretty sure we're still around here. I'm just gonna try and launch off some nades because these guys suck. dodged back there because I didn't like the spore mine being so close to me. Now I know that the other one was dying. I focus on the other Biovore. Bit late for the turret, but I'll still do the turret. How many? 2 nades left. A lot of them missed. I should have, like the Biovore was running. I should have been like over here while I should have been in front of the Biovore, just because of the bullet velocity of the grenade launchers. But yeah, I hope you notice, like, the main genre of it is that I'm not spamming parry all the time, and I'm not dodging all the time. It's a delicate balance that works off the tokens. Yeah, get out of it, son. Right, he's down, and now because I just melee gun strike them, I can still help out my teammates. But it looks like they've got it anyway. Yeah, he's down. Who is... I help you with the health. Oh. Devourers. Make sure you don't get hit. There was a crate there, but CBA. Let my teammates deal with that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be Extremis spawning. I'll be surprised if there isn't. So, get my turret up straight away. Staying a little bit further back, just because I kind of know what this alleyway is like. But no, we're all good. It's just straight to the boss now. Right, everyone's good for health, so I don't need to worry about helping them in this strat. No relic. What was the other one then? Right. I will use the loadout instead of getting the armor. Or sorry, the ammo cache, because I want my grenades back. Oh shit, I didn't look for... Oh, whatever. What's it called? The Sanctified Wrath grenades can stun the Hive Tyrant, so you don't get the wave pulses anymore. I definitely dodged. Okay. While they're dealing with that, I want to try and find one, because it makes the game so much easier. I'll take that in a sec. Pyro canister. Alright, this is boring. Whatever. Cool. We do what we got. Yeah, not today, son. So that was a melee into a parry. He's probably going to do the same. Parry, melee, gun strike, dodge. Keep aiming for that head, wherever it is. Dodge, melee, parry. Reload. He's going for someone else. So I'm just going to focus on killing these guys. So he's down, but he's going for me. So there's no way I'm going to pick him up. Wait for the teammate to pick him up. Whoa. I haven't seen that before. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, so he's down. Very unfortunate. I would have stunned him with the thing, but we haven't got that, so instead we have to actually dodge. I'm going sideways because it's an easier chance. Jumping out of the way of the really annoying things. You can target anyone during that situation, so it's best to just dodge when you can. Offloading my nades because I want to do as much damage as possible. I definitely dodged, but sure. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. Dodge that. No thank you. And now I'm keeping an eye on my Norris when they attack me. Right. Okay. More annoying waves. Yeah, no you don't, pal. Job done. Well, I kind of hope that helps a little bit. There's a lot of it that is just knowledge check of like understanding what the enemy's attack pattern is going to be and what they can chain. But yes, I hope there was like some good nugget of information in there. Also, well done if you make it this far. There's no way you're watching an hour and a half. I'm not editing this. I'll just upload it raw. All right, GG's.